Welcome back, new viewers and game bears. It is time for another Pokemon Violet Tera Raid video, and today we have the new Meganium Raid event that is Tera Psychic, so let us begin. I have a same Skeletor's actually from during the Empoleon raids. However, this one's a little bit different. I can go over that as usual while we go through this, but before we truly begin, I do gaming content like this and other things like Kirby or Mario all the time, so if that's your type of thing, please consider subscribing or following, depending on which platform you happen to be watching on. Thank you for the support, and let's begin with this raid. Alright, first off, the Meganium will start off with both Reflect and Light Screen, essentially giving itself Poor Man's Unrivaled, I guess, since I set those up separately. Alright, but I have the moves Torch Song, Slack Off, Shadow Ball, and Protect. I'm gonna start off with Shadow Ball first turn. The reason being is that when it's around 80% HP, it'll take away your stat buffs. One of its other moves is that it will use Curse, which is the reason why we have something aware just like Skeletor's here. You can do a little bit of damage with Shadow Ball. But then now I start to use Torch Song twice. And because of it using Curse, it is much slower now. But the moves it has are Seed Bomb, Zen Headbutt, where it gets its Terra Stab, Body Press, which I'm glad we were a Ghost type, since Curse will also raise its defense stat, and Body Press uses the user's defense stat to calculate damage. That was a critical hit. I didn't ask for it, but I'm okay with that. When Meganium's HP is low enough, it'll use Bulldoze, which lowers your speed, but it's really not that big a deal. It'll put up its shield relatively early up, as you can see here, but we have some special attack buffs, as well as our Tera Ghost. Let's make the most of that, Ooh, spooky. But as I said, this is the same Skeletor I used during the Empoleon raids, because that one was Tera Fire, this one I made Tera Ghost. And instead of having special defense investment, I gave it a special attack investment, so it can deal more damage, because Meganium doesn't really do that much damage, even after its boosts. And thanks to Unaware, we don't have to really worry about that. Shadow Ball also has a chance to lower special defense, so do take advantage of that. We are also holding a Shell Bell. Pretty much the #1 best item for any raid. Now, how much does Zen Headbutt do? About around 70-75 damage. That's not a lot. Especially since, oh, there is that move, which is why we have my favorite move, Protect. Oh my jeez, this move is so passive. Anyways, get this croc a shield. Ah, it can't touch me. Because without Unaware, we're gonna get hit really, really hard with its attacks, which is why we have that. At least there's not as much micromanaging with this as it was with the Empoleon raid, so now we go back to Torch Song to raise our special attack. And you only need to do this maybe 2 times before you start doing any significant damage even past the shield. Alright, another Torch Song. I got my Shell Bell going. Alright, Seed Bomb, that's fine. I think I'll do one more Torch Song. I think we have the space for that. But that's mostly all that's really going on with the Meganiums here. Once the Light Screen and Reflects wear off, it really doesn't get them back. And thanks to whoever did that heal cheer, and now we just Shadow Ball our way to victory for a while. That until it tries to take away our stat buffs again, but it looks like we're losing this one, which is fine. Sometimes our friendos over here don't really do the best. Critical hit, didn't need it, but I'm good. I heal quite a substantial amount. Alright, it takes away its own stat drops, which it doesn't really have any besides its lowered speed, but it's still slower than me, I'm pretty sure. Because Meganium's not a very fast dino, let's just say. And thanks to the fact that we're faster than it, we don't have to worry about getting flinched by Zen Headbutt. But it will just outspeed me there, just as I'm saying that. Alright, shield gone? Not quite. That special defense drop, though, that's very, very appreciated. Uh-oh. Time is running out, man. Oh, no. Oh, that's okay. But that's pretty much mostly just on how to deal with it. Also, I can't take the animation of it just moving its body like that seriously. It looks hilarious. Alright, we try, and try again. I don't give up that easily now. Alright, here we are again. Let anybody join. If that happens again, I think I'll try this solo, because I haven't really done this solo yet. I mean, I already caught my Meganium off screen, but I want to see if this can solo it too, because I did find this strat off online, like I do with all the other strategies I've done in pretty much any one of these vids. But now we just sit here and wait for some decent people to come by. I don't understand why some people make it Tera Fire. Tera Fire I don't think is too useful against this. But again, of all the Tera types, I choose Psychic. Initially when I saw this, I thought it was going to be Tera Fairy, but Meganium doesn't even naturally learn any Fairy type moves. I really hope he doesn't use Breloom. That is not a good option here. There are other strats I've seen people use, like Cerulege. I saw one guy use Low Kicks. Low Kicks does seem pretty cool for this, actually. Pretty much resists all the moves that Meganium has. As I said before, Meganium doesn't really do much damage, only having base 80 in both of its attacking stats. Right? I know it doesn't special attack. I might be remembering that wrong for attack. Or Shadow Rider Calyrex. Perhaps that'll be useful. Let's give this a try. This formation looks pretty cool. Alright, second time. Alright, set up them reflects and light screens. That's meaningless. I mean, if you want to, you could try bringing something with either Psychic Fangs or Break to break those, because it never puts them back up again, so it's fine if you do that. I set up them curses, it ain't gonna help you. Just cursing a lot, man. Oh, I'm one to talk, I curse all the time. Meganium's not a special attacker, so I don't think Struggle Bug's gonna do much. Alright, I can Tera next turn. I don't think I've ever seen Meganium take away Tera Charge either. So, no one has to worry about that. Alright, Terastallization now! And I'm just gonna keep Shadow Ball until he takes away our ability. Alright, hit him with the Blob of Shadows. Alright, there we go, now we protect. His own headbutt missed. Oh wait, no, I'm protected. Alright, now we just get some torch songs back up. And people keep dying over here. It's in headbutt, that's okay. Alright, I can do one more and then the next turn I can Shadow Ball and start getting some more damage off. Alright, heal a little bit from the Shell Bell. And everybody's just dying over here. That's one thing. When too many people are dying and it messes up your own strategy. Alright, T-Bomb it won't kill. There we go, pretty fair damage. Alright, well, that's another loss there, but you know what they say, third time's the charm. I know, I think this next one I'm gonna do by myself. See if I get anything different with that. Actually, I'm gonna do this one by myself. See if anything goes differently here. Most likely will without any other NPCs, or not NPCs, player characters to, get in the way. Not them demeaning any other players, but I don't know, a lot of people are dying too much to this. It's a Meganium. It's like, of all starter Pokemons from Generation 1 to 9, Meganium should not be hard to deal with. Intimidate could help a little. Alright, set up them walls, the screens, the mirrors. Hell, it's better light screen than mirror first, let's just say. Anyways, one Shadow Ball, get a little damage off. It's a lot of cursing you're doing. Thanks to my unaware ability, that means nothing. Nice special defense drop, and 2 Torch Songs. Something about the Meganium, at least if you're playing with other players, because of how many times it uses Curse, it ends up getting its stat buffs really, really fast. And one of those other Skeletor strategies I've seen was also using Hex. I don't see why you do Hex, honestly. It's kind of rare to get at a stats condition. The Meganium's hidden ability is Leaf Guard, but there's no sun. It doesn't even set up its own sun, so... I mean, I get it. They're supposed to have their hidden abilities and whatnot, but I just don't think that's too practical here. Alright, hit him with a Shadow Ball, that's +2. His special defense is lowered by 1, this will do quite a bit. Alright, maybe not as much as I thought. Alright, there we go. Now we protect. Alright, let's get some torch songs up and then we could shred through the shield. Maybe another Zen head, but it won't do anything. Alright, one more. And we can get some real good damage off with Shadow Ball. Alright, now here we go with +3 Shadow Ball. That does quite a bit. And special defense drop, very useful. I think we heal just a bit more than they deal damage to us. I guess it just got rid of its own paralysis. Either that or it's temporary for Terramons. Alright, now it'll outspeed me, but that's alright. I think I'm gonna slack off here. Alright, now Shadow Ball time, once again. Alright, T-Bomb, that's fine. Alright, about 2 more, and we should be able to get rid of the shield. This is a if you use the Skeletridge method, it is pretty slow. I think it's much faster if you use, like, Cerulege or Annihilate. Forgot to mention Annihilate's used again. Annihilate's just that good for raids, what can you say? Anything that happens to be weak to Ghost is go and get just completely annihilated by Rage Fist. And I got another special defense drop. Very nice. Alright, that might actually break the shield. Oh, no, it doesn't. I could have done one more Torch on here, actually, to get my special attack buff. Special attack bus. All aboard the special attack bus. Alright, keep using Shadow Ball. Now that the shield's gone, we should get much bigger recoveries with the Shell Bell. Alright. Definitely out-damaging your damage now. Alright, there goes the special defense drops that it has. Alright, do another one. right to full HP. Alright, there's the bulldoze that I was mentioning in the beginning. It does lower my speed, but barely does any damage. I already completely outdamage it thanks to my stats and my shell bill, so I think we're pretty much good from here. And I somehow still outsped it. Alright. Alright, think about 2 more Shadow Balls and he's done. Alright, one more after this and we win. There's a special defense drop, it's kind of unnecessary now. Alright, and that's the final hits. Nice knowing your Meganium. The canonically, competitively worst of all of the starter Pokemon. Sorry to any Meganium lovers out there. But at least it's, well, I prefer Bayleef's design. Bayleef is better. That's how you beat Meganium. Very slow, but this is how you do it with the Skeledirge method. If you learned something, let us know in the comments below for those of you on YouTube. And for those of you on Twitch, don't hesitate to let us know if you'd like help with this raid, and I'd be more than happy to help you. Thank you for watching, and sit tight, and just keep watching, if you're on, for those of you on Twitch. Alright, now let's just go look for some other people doing this online. Let's try this team setup. This don't look half bad. Set up them dual screens. I wish I had like Psychic Fangs or something, which... Why can't Skeledirge learn that? I mean, look at its teeth. You tell me those things couldn't break mirrors or something? By biting them? Alright, special defense drop early on, that's cool. He's cursing, man. There are children here. That Pepsi Man, why is that thing? Golden's just called that. I just keep lowering your speed, I'm all up for it. I can terrestrialize now? I wasn't paying attention before. As soon as the game stops freezing on me. He's probably putting up his shield, that's why. That's why, yeah. Alright, now we can thrust. Let's get the Shadow Ball off. Get us nice old Shadow Ball. Do a little damage. And take away my ability, that's fine, because I can protect. I can't believe I'm saying that. I have the Golden Go Fate. It's stopping Lulu to resist all of its moves, besides Bulldoze. Now, let's get some Torch Songs off. Oh no. There's enough tremendous energy. I doubt a +3 Shadow Ball's gonna do much here. Or am I +4? I don't know. Yeah, that looks like +4. Oh well. Is it one of those raids where you have more trouble when there are partners? I don't know. Alright, let's try another one. We keep going till the very end, man. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Keep it going. Did I ever have a Tera Dragon Annihilate? I mean, it learns Outrage, that'd be pretty useful. That's still gonna be weak to fairy types. Defensively, that doesn't sound too good. Why do I choose Galio of all things? I mean, I've heard of some King Gambit strategies. My problem with that is that Meganium has body press, so you gotta be careful of that. Three dirges and a gambit. You know, gambit, like that one, what am I call it? That mutant from X-Men. I almost want to ask that as the question of the day. Of all your X-Men, of all the X-Men, you know, heroes, which one is your favorite and why? But that's not the question. I mean, if you want to answer that, you can, but... Yeah, I mean, Gambit's pretty cool. Not my favorite one, but he's pretty cool. And it's a little off topic here. Alright, yeah, put up your screens. Alright, Shadow Ball. Alright, and get to this torch song. Alright, take away my step-ups. I only got 2 moves off, right? Yeah. No terrestrialization just yet. Alright, back to the torch songing. Won't have to lower my stats for the rest of the match. That's why you don't bring your King Gambit to this fight, man. You brought a knife to a body press fight. Tera Ghost. That's another loss, that's okay. Probably shouldn't go on the side of somebody who's using a King Gambit here. Alright, let's see. Any more raids? If you're wondering what I'm listening to, that must be the Pokemon Journeys theme. You should listen to it, it's very good. How does hospitality work in raids anyways? Like, what if the user faints, and then they come back and heal some of the allies' HP? Does that work like that in raids? I don't think I've ever seen that. If anybody knows, please let me know. Either that or we're about to learn that right now, but yeah. Alright, there we go, now we can start. Alright, here we are again. We try and try again, pick yourselves up and keep on going. Shadow Ball. And Torch Songs. You know, one thing I recently learned about Skeledirge, actually. If you look closely at Skeledirge's back, apparently it's like the bird's eye view of the top of like one of those singing stages. Like the bird's eye view of a singing stage. And that's partially what Skeledirge's back is based on. And it makes sense too, as it, you know, uses that bird thing to sing. And more so not just resembling some sort of a skeleton spine. I like how they also base it on that too. Just a lot of multi-layers to its origins. And we just keep torch songing for a while. Probably best I stay unterastalized, because while I'm not terastalized, I resist the seed bombs in case they come out. And once I'm ready to let off some Shadow Balls, that's when I terastalize. And I think that Sinister for constantly using Life Dew. Tera, why would you make it Tera Ice? How is that any useful here? And I think it already died. I mean, I guess who's Ceruledge? You're gonna get mad at that. One more in Tera. Too many people are dying again. Tera Ghost. Tera Ghost the most. I always say. You're gonna keep trying, man. You keep going. You keep going and going and going, and you try again until you meet that goal. Maybe we might have to take a different path, too, towards that goal. Why was he using Electros just to dodge Bulldoze? I don't see Electros being any useful for this. Oh, poor Gonzi. You know what? I don't think I'm doing this one. It's weak to body press, my dude. Alright, now let's go over to the mountains for a second while we wait for that to reload. We didn't really win too many of these, so let me see if I have anything to sell nonetheless. Either that or I might just reset this and map and do another raid for myself. You know what they say, you're strong as your weakest link, and whoever's using the Pokemon with the worst matchup, it's kind of screwing us over a little bit. Just being a little honest. Yeah, I didn't really have too much to sell there, it looks like. Oh, and I just wander around a little bit. Anything interesting is these other raids, and I get some more LP while I'm at it. Yeah, it's that Tera Raid right back there. Alright, just a Pelipper of all things. I was drawn to a Pelipper. Alright. And what's this Tera Raid? Tera Gyarados? Speaking of Gyarados, I recently ran into a Tera Fire, well, maybe not Tera Fire, but Gyarados with Temper Flare, which I didn't know Gyarados could learn Temper Flare. It actually makes sense since Gyaradoses are known to, let's just say, have some anger issues. That's pretty cool. Finally, useful fire type move on it that isn't just Flamethrower and Fire Blast moves that absolutely suck on it. Makes me want to use a Tera Fire Gyarados at some point, though. Be careful for those pesky rock types. Alright, let's see if any more have loaded in. I hope these look different. This man using a Drift Blim? Oh, please no. I don't want to be saved by that thing. Don't know why he thinks that Raging Bolt would be a good idea, but let's give it a shot. Still better than King Gambit. Alright, one Shadow Ball coming right up. It's probably why some of the guides I found online tells us to use Hex. Some people might cause a little status condition to it. So that Iron, what's that Iron Bolt? Raging Bolt. Taken from a Zacian.net, really? It's hacked. You hacked it. You hacker exposed. Shoutouts to Pim, now you should go subscribe to him. Before that, subscribe to me. Thank you. Just my good old chance to reference another big PokeTuber. At least there's somebody else who appreciates Rising Voltage Raging Bolt. I'll give him that. Kinda like that animation for Dragon Hammer. Nah, let's keep on Terrestrialized for now. Did you take away my Staples? No, it didn't. Okay. I might as well just Torch Tongue again, screw it. That's how it does. Could have healed cheered now that I think about it. Hit him with the Protect. Was that a Stellar Tera Raging Bolt? I couldn't see what that was. I wonder if next time we'll get a 7-star for Alligator at some point. It'll either be Tera Ice or likely Tera Dragon is my estimation. With sheer force, which is going to hit hard. Yeah, he missed. There's just Terrestrialize now on +3. Yeah, that did a good amount of damage. Perhaps we might be able to take back this game, actually. Maybe not. Never mind. Spoke too soon. Double Shadow Ball. Yeah, if we just had a bit more time, we could certainly take this back. Oh well. Once again. Max crits. This man's about to get so many critical hits. I hope he does. That'd be really useful. Just a whole team of Skeletorges. We got crocodiles everywhere. Why would you use Mischievous? You troll. Guess there to charm them. because of actually, huh? Well, the burn weakened him. Yeah, because of unaware, those attack drops don't really matter, but that's okay. I still have my special attack buffs. Alright, hasn't taken away our abilities yet. Oh, there it is. Struvis must be doing pretty well. Nobody fainted. Ah, you missed 2 Zen headbutts. Alright, one last torch song on Tera. Terastalizing, excuse me. Did I miss 3 in a row? I see you're suffering from the negative RNG. Alright, +5 Shadow Ball. Alright, speed dropping, that's okay. Shadow Ball pretty much wins it. And now you die. Just off of it. I think that Hex will kill. Yep, down you go. Finally. Killing a Meganium over here. On co-op mode. I already caught mine, so I can't catch this one. I just want to sell those. See if I can do one more. I'm just waiting to see what Urshifu over here does. There's a mirror that might be a Tera Fairy Skeledirge. I don't know, I've run into enough of those online that I'm kind of conditioned to think anytime I see a shiny Skeledirge, it's Tera Fairy. Why would he use Mist? I don't get it. Now, Defog would be pretty useful for this raid as well, now that I think about it. Protection. all these people fighting. Oh, you just abandoned the raid? Come on, man. You know what? Alright, I'm gonna go down here and just reset our timer then. I was hoping to avoid that, but I'm afraid we have to. I did also get another new game on here recently, as you can see. But let's go look for that raid now. Right here. And we're just gonna do this one by ourselves. Just too many people fainting back to back. I haven't fainted once and they faint over and over again. Alright, we're gonna do this one by ourselves. Like I stated before. This one, I'm just repeating myself. Okay, that Mudsdale does not look right. He's kind of just standing in midair. Alright, Shadow Ball. Let's hope for a special defense drop. Hey, you can see the Mudstill in the background stuck in a raised position, though its animations are still playing while it's under that little glitch. How could they do that to one of the best Generation 7 Pokemon? Come on, man. Just Scarlet and Violet being Scarlet and Violet as usual. All those glitches. I don't think I've ever stated before, but yeah, Mudstill is one of my favorite Gen 7 Pokemon. Pretty much on every one of my Gen 7 runs, I always use that. Hello, Fiori1103, how you doing today? Like what, along with them, along with, well, Komo's pretty cool, so Valley's awesome. I'm not gonna Terrasilize just yet, I'm waiting for you to take away my ability. I just know you're alright, I'm doing quite decently myself. Alright, come on, man, take away my ability. Might be wasting a few Shadow Balls by doing that. Well, special defense drop, that might be meaningless. Alright, what's he gonna do it? He puts up the shield. There we go, that's what I was waiting for. Now I'm gonna put up my own shield. And Fiori1103, if you've been doing the raids lately, what was the strategy Pokemon that you were using? If you'd like to let us know. I think it's better I slack off here. Just doing that sometimes to get some of my HP back. I mean, a lot of other strategies would use Hex, but I think slack off is safer. Yeah, as you can see, much safer. From what I've seen, Golden Go doesn't seem to do too well. I think just because it gets overwhelmed by all the stat buffs that Meganium can get from Curse. Like, every Golden Go I've seen used kind of ends up losing very easily. Alright, I should be at least +3, right? Let me see, am I +3? Yes, I am. Alright, light screen's almost gone. Now let's Torch Song one last time. Alright, hit me with another Zen Head, but I'll take it. Eating today, we eating delicious on headbutts. Alright, slack off again. Alright, his light screen should be gone. Shadow Ball would do a lot more damage now. Alright, I think one more of those Torch Songs and then I can Tera. Kinda hoping he gets fully parried here. That would definitely make things much easier. Alright, I think it's time we Terrasilize Shadow Ball. And maybe I can get a special defense buff out of the deal as well. Only 10% chance? Why don't we give me a special defense drop? Special defense drop. Special defense drop. Gotta tear right through that shield. Oh yes! All that chanting worked! Asking you shall receive, they say. And the paralysis, nice. Johto Ball once again! Alright, there goes the special defense drop, but that's okay. Oh, and the paralysis as well. Like I mentioned before, one of the reasons why until I get a good amount of torch songs off, why I stay unterastalized until I get enough of them. Then now it's faster than me, that's okay. I have damage its damage. Alright, heal its damage, I should say. Alright, Shadow Ball once again. Alright, Hamar with the Shadow Ball. Alright, down goes the shield. I mean, if you haven't gotten to do the raids yet, if you got your copy of the game, how about we do a raid together? I'd be more than happy to help you out with your raid. Alright, that's fine. And 2 more Shadow Balls for the win. About 2 more, probably. Alright, once I'm done with this, when you're ready, you can put the code in the comments. Alright, there's the bulldoze, that's gonna mean nothing. A crit, oh no. You know what, maybe it's not that bad. 2 more Shadow Balls and we're good. And I'm somehow faster than it, just doesn't make sense. And if you don't mind me asking, what do you happen to be shiny hunting at the moment? Alright, this last Shadow Ball should do the trick. Growlithe. I actually got a shiny Growlithe back in October in this game, when I was trying to shiny hunt for ghost types. And that ended up showing up. Anyways, alright, bye-bye, Meganium. And I got an ability capsule and a bunch of useless Tera Psychic shards. Alright, just let me know when you're ready to put your code in the comments, and I'll join you then. For now, I'm going to do some other raids over here. And see if we can get some other ones done. Kinda wishing he doesn't use that Blood Moon Ursa Luna. Oh, Raid was abandoned. Well, never mind. I'm gonna go back over here. Just sell a few things. Always go over to a nearest, well, not the nearest Pokemon Center, but the Pokemon Center up in Montevera to sell things after a few raids. Alright, that's the same one that was abandoned. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? Let me go onto my timer over here. And I'm gonna reset my clock again. Alright, now where's our next psychic raid? That's a grass one right over here. And we're in the right direction. And no teammates today, I will do this one alone. The power of friendship isn't needed for this match. Well, outside of trainer and Pokemon, of course, but not that type of friendship. And the Mudstill's doing the glitched pose again. It's just stuck, like, right there. And for your disrespecting the horse, don't disrespect the horse. And Torch Song in time. And one last Torch Song. I can Terrestrialize, but I won't, just to keep resisting the Seed Bombs. I mean, Seed Bomb doesn't really do too much damage, but it's better to take less damage from those things overall. I just keep Torch Songing anyways, don't want to waste Shadow Balls. Funny thing is, I haven't been flinched by even one of those Zen Headbutts yet. Pretty sure you can flinch the Terramon can flinch the opponent. Just hasn't happened, at least to me. Probably has happened to somebody else, but not to me yet. But I guess while we're talking about it, I wonder if I asked this question of the day yet. Don't I remember if I did or not. You know what? I think I asked what's your favorite of the Johtonian starters, but in case I haven't yet, of the 3 Johtonian starters, or Johton starters, whichever, which do you like the least and why? I believe that should be our question of the day. Alright, thank you for doing that. I'm gonna Protect now. I still really do not like this move. And just Torch Song until we have enough power-ups. Because of the process, you're slower than me now. And I think next turn I'm gonna slack off. Get my HP back. You know what they say, better safe than sorry. Take that, Zen Headbutt. We're good. And your Zen Headbutts are getting weaker, aren't they? You weak dinosaur. I couldn't move because paralysis is good. More chances for me to attack. How much will this do? Around 70 damage. Yeah, just about. I think that was a pretty decent estimate. I think it's about time we start shooting off those shadow balls. I think I suggest that you use Cerulege. There are a lot of Cerulege strategies that work. Iron Jugulus I haven't seen any good movesets for. So if you're following my recommendation, I recommend the Cerulege to be used. With the moves, what am I called? Bitterbladers, I like to call it Butterblade. For those of you who are new to my channel. Shadow Claw for stab. And for a super effective hit. Clear Smog to get rid of its stat buffs, and Sword Stance. And I believe Max Attack and either Max Attack and Max Defense or Max Attack and Max HP. Alright, Seed Bomb means nothing. Alright, just one more, your shield's gone. I just realized I'm the only one on the battlefield. Well, besides my opponent here. Yeah, we just keep shadow balling till we win. I mean, if I had to rank this Tera Raid compared to all the other 7-star raids we've had thus far, well, it's nowhere near as annoying as this one to Sojawai was. Nowhere near as hard as the Mewtwo raid was. It's not the easiest raid either. I'd tell you, like, Hisuian Typhlosion was probably the easiest of all of them. That or Venusaur, one of the more recent ones we had, was also very easy. I'd say this one's more in the middle, really, but well, I mean, to solo it, I think is much easier to do than doing it with other players. It's one of those raids that I think it's a bit harder if you do it with other players, but if you just have NPCs, it's much easier. So maybe it's a little more on the slightly harder end, which is surprising for Meganium of all things. But, you can't touch me. But, I guess slightly good job there, Meganium, for at least posing a slight challenge, at least to those who happen to be in partners. Alright, just one more Shadow Ball and I win. And I win. And nice knowing you, Meganium. Another ability capsule? I'm okay with that. Hey, if you're still not ready with your Saralege or Iron Juggles, depending on which one you chose to use, I'll wait a little bit longer. Just take your time. I will not rush you. I mean, if you have an Annihilate you'd like to use, you can also do that. Annihilate, I've seen, has worked pretty well. I think I'm going to assume that's a Bug-type Arceus. It's a little hard to tell. Well, Bug-types aren't half bad for this, either. Pretty much resists all the moves except for his own Headbutt. Alright, Shadow Ball once again. Okay, oh, there's the flinch. I guess I spoke that into existence. Oh, whatever, we try again. I already missed. Or just got that acid spray. That's certainly actually going to be very useful for this. I mean, acid spray is probably one of the most useful moves in any Tera Raid. Alright, I think they're trying. Yeah, there we go. Putting up the shield, it just took a little bit. Alright, and now I have to put up a shield. Get this crock of shield. Alright, if that's all the way, just keep using Torch Song again. Does get a little monotonous and repetitive after a bit, though. Definitely not my favorite of the Tera Raids, the 7-star raids specifically. Alright, thanks for the heal cheer, and we just keep Torch Songing. Alright, and Torch Song again. Yeah, rinse, repeat till you win. Alright, that should make me +4, I believe, right? Yeah, let's just try Stars. Kinda wish the Arceus would use Acid Spray again, that'd be really useful right now. So does a good amount of damage, though. Oof. Did you see it? Just this health bar just went right down. That's the one thing, and I was like the one Pokemon that can do that. Just absolutely shred a health bar. Like, I remember doing that back when the, Unrivaled Samurai raids were out last year. Dude, it just sliced right through its health bar. That is so satisfying to do if you get the setup. Oh, too bad, though. It was nice to see that at once. I'll try to look for another raid. Just keep trying, and trying again. Actually, Volcarona would be pretty decent for this. I don't think Chiyu's too good for that. Just because Chiyu's defensive stats aren't the best. Well, specifically its physical defense. Yeah, I don't know if Metagross is any good for this, but we'll give it a try. Alright, set up the double screens. One Shadow Ball coming right up. Hey, give a Contrary, that's awesome. And get those pesky barriers out of here, we don't need that. Oh, he made him faster, but his defense is much lower now. Well, again, I have Unaware, so it doesn't really matter. Though the Metagross is certainly going to hit much harder now. Keep getting to lower his attack. And people sleep on Malamar. I mean, I know its typing sucks ass, but Malmar's got so much utility to it. Alright, where's that shield, Meganium? There it is. Just Torch Song again wanted to take away my ability. Always waiting for that. That flinched me. You know, that's okay. Even if it takes away my ability, I wouldn't even have to use Protect. Hello, Home Duke fans. Well, how you doing today? Alright, there we go. Let me check out its attacking stats first before I continue. I wonder you used the heal chair. Thank you for that. Alright, -6 attack, that's perfect. Alright, let's get them Torch Songs off. I'm doing pretty decently myself, thank you very much. And doing even better now that you've showed up. If you got some raids you'd like me to help you with after this one, I'd be more than happy to. More of those Torch Songs, man. I'm gonna be singing so many Torch Songs. It's gonna be stuck in your head. I mean, I think we've all done that at some point in our lives. Listen to a song enough times that it ends up stuck in your head. I mean, for me, I've done that with hundreds of different songs. What would a Torch Song specifically sound like anyways? Well, outside of Skeletor, just cry, of course. I mean, if you want to make your imagination run wild, always give that a nice thought, I guess. I think one more Torch Song should do, and then I'm gonna Tera. The Pokemon theme songs, very good. I mean, a lot of them are very good, actually. Earlier in this episode, I was listening to the Pokemon Journeys theme while doing this. Very, very good theme. I recommend it. Honestly, for insult to injury, I'm about to just go to +6. I'm at +5, right? Yes, I am. Yeah, +6. Screw it. Alright, those Shadow Balls are about to hurt a lot. Alright, here we go. Max Power Shadow Ball. and this is gonna tear that shield right apart. Oh no, I do not want to lose. Really, only 2 Shadow Balls should do the trick. Nope, 3. And, well, you know, that doesn't matter. We can do this, I believe. We've come so far, we're not gonna lose now. I can take this on headbutt just fine. Oh wow, that was a crit. And Shadow Ball, I win. You thought you had us there, Meganium, hmm? But you didn't. Down goes the Flower Dinosaur. Or the Flower-saurus. If anybody else has a code, so we can start up a raid. Hey, Northwest Native, how are you doing today? And yes, that did take a while. It took our sweet old time. But it is a slower-paced Tera Raid, after all, compared to other ones. Now, what's the strategy you came up with for that? No one-turn KOs anymore? I mean, then again, Meganium can be a bit bulky. I'll sell some of these. Alright, Whimsicott, Honchkrow, Medicham, and Crocodile. So either, let me think here. I think the Whimsicott would set up, well, the Whimsicott doesn't learn Screech. I want to say it sets up Tailwind, but I don't think Tailwind would be too useful against that. I know the Crocodile's there. You're probably, like, critical hit or something, Anger Point, then you, have the Medicham skill swap over the attack boost. Something like that, or the pure power, excuse me. And not everything will go your way the first time around, but you just keep trying and trying until it does. Taunt and Fling. I see, okay. So it can't set up those, curses and whatnot. Hey, you tell him, man, don't tell him that cursing is bad. That's why you taunted him. Just take your time posting it. Alright, so I don't know if Fluttermane I don't think is too useful for this. It's just not going to be able to take those physical hits. I might abandon this one, actually. I don't really like how this is looking. Alright, I'm going to reset my timer instead. Wait a minute. Oops, I did not want to do that. Didn't want to change the month. I was only changing a couple of minutes. That's Terra Fighter, I don't need that. There we go, Terra Psychic. Still the worst Terra type ever. I prefer Terra Fairy, that would have been stronger. Oh well. This Frostmoth is in my way. Get out the way or you'll get torched. I'm gonna challenge this one alone. Setting up those screens. Alright, one Shadow Ball. Okay, he flinches me. Alright, great start. Very cool start. Special defense drop, though. Definitely makes up for that. See, kids, cursing makes you stronger. That's one of the things I've learned from Pokemon over the years. Well, I see why it's hyper-trained in HP, defense, and speed. It's mostly there just to cause crits, right? The Honchkrow? I take it you only have Covert Cloak just to block potential Zen Headbutt flinches, right? I don't see why else you'd have that. Alright. Actually, you take away my ability yet? No, you didn't. Alright. Let's keep going for a bit. Is there even a do-nothing command in this? I don't think there is. It's not like in Paper Mario where there's a do-nothing command. I mean, some RPGs have that, but not Pokemon. And the Crocodile goes for the Power Trip. I see. Doesn't even have any stat buffs for that. Well, aside from maybe from the land stat berry? Huh. Protect. That sub definitely seems more complicated than previous ones that you made. Alright, I'm gonna slack off. Get my HP back. Alright, torch song for a while. Alright, come on, Zen Headbutt me, I dare you. I think about 2 or 3 more torch songs would be good here. No, you're alright. This does take quite a while. It is very monotonous. But you know what? You fall in love with the monotony, man. You just keeps going through it, no matter how slow or boring it may be. Certainly worth it for the prizes you get from the Meganiums. Alright, should be +5, right? Yes. I have one more for extra damage. And from here, we just win. Alright, Shadow Ball. Terrorize him with the power of the shadows. One more of that shield's done for. Poet didn't even know it. And Shadow Ball. No more shield for you. Shields are cringe, man. We don't do shields anymore. Just full on offense. Nah, you need a good mix of offense and defense in games like this. Even in real-life sports like football or boxing. Need that offense and defense. As much as I like the offense. You gotta love defense, too. I'm going ahead and lower my speed, that means nothing. I'll show you how meaningless that decision truly was. It's the silliest decision you've ever made of your life, Meganium. And here is again teaching you that cursing makes you stronger. And I win. You ever need a stat buff? Just yell out a curse word. And that's another one of those out of the way. Let's go back to sell whatever I might have had. But if anybody has a raid ready, just put a code in the comments. and Furia 1103. If you're still looking to do that raid, let me know if you're ready. I only got one comet shard, and that's all I have to show for it. Alright, I really hope he doesn't use that Macargo. 'Cause Macargo fast. Yeah, I'm not doing this one. And Macargo is going literally nowhere. I apologize, I like Macargo a lot, but it ain't suited for this raid, man. This raid's for the top dogs, not the slugs. I guess I'll just reset my timer again. And now, where is our next raid? I'm gonna spawn over here instead, just because those happen to be within a cave. There we are, our next raid. Just in this very secluded area that you probably can't go to on foot. Hey, a bottle cap. Was I ever back here before? Maybe I wasn't. Yeah, just making sure and seeing if there's any shiny Pokemon back here. You don't know, man. You always gotta look everywhere. Could be a shiny right under your nose and you don't even know it. I didn't... The one problem is you basically run into everything. Get it. Man, that Arcanine really wanted to fight, didn't he? Well, I won't disappoint you, Arcanine. I'm afraid I'll have to put you down. Okay, really. I know the game's just being annoying. Anyways, got business to attend to. Instead of those reflects, they mean nothing. Another torch song. Take away my stat ups, please. Ate that Zen headbutt up. Still not taking away my stat buffs. Not enough damage. There we go, that's exactly what I was waiting for. Put up that shield. Torch song until we're strong enough. Just rinse and repeat and the monotony continues. Oh boy. Monotony's wearing me out a bit, man. I don't know if I can continue. Ah, silly me. Of course I can continue. The show must go on. I should still be faster than you. Alright, slack off. He's slacking off on the job. I've never seen the health bar go up that slowly. It normally goes up much faster than that. Go ahead, torch song. That crit is literally useless, but who cares? Alright, this should make me +4. And while we're here, what's everybody else's experience with these Meganium raids so far? So far, I think they're. I mean, if you're fighting it with other people, I think it's definitely on the more difficult end sometimes, just because I end up losing a lot of those matches when I'm with other people. When I'm doing the solo, it seems to be much easier. It's weird. Alright, Shadow Ball time. And I out-heal your damage now. Well, it's a good thing when that happens, but when stuff like that happens in competitive play, It's a very annoying thing to deal with. No one would be excited for the special defense drop, but it means nothing. You're getting a lot of those this episode, though, despite it only being a 10% chance. Shadow Ball once again. Haha, your Zen but miss it. Excuse me, your Zen headbutt missed. Alright, one more and you're done for. Seriously, all the special defense buffs, or drops, I mean. Wish I got all this during competitive play. Certainly would have made certain matches easier. And another dinosaur went extinct. Definitely got a few more syllables there. Alright, any more raids out there? I do not like that King Gambit sitting there. I'm gonna cancel this one. can go see what other raids might be around here. Let's just go collect some LP for a bit. I'm gonna go down here for a second. Just to wait for a new raid to show up. Tera Raid attack turn. That's pretty decent for it, I'd say. Mostly just resisting fire type moves, though. And ice type moves, actually. Oh yeah, that's right. This is the place with the type weakening berries, or at least a certain, species of them. Still think Midnight Lycanroc should be part Dark type. Missed opportunity in it, Game Freak. I almost said Nintendo. Except the reflect. Except the light screen too. I kind of wish it would just set it up both up in one turn, like at the same time, not just one at a time. Definitely make it feel a little faster. He used Shadow Force. Shadow Force is always such a cool move. Phantom Force is still one of my favorite Pokemon moves ever. It was so cool back when it was introduced in Generation 6. Used to think it was stronger than Shadow Force, but no, it's not. Though Phantom Force is a pretty damn cool name. It does hit very hard too. Let's say stop my step-ups, just to do. Oh, just another torch song. Seriously, why do they use Tera Fire? I just don't get it. Tera Ghost is much stronger for this. Perhaps I just don't have any Tera Ghost shards. Can't get mad at that, I suppose. Oh, come on, you crit. That doesn't matter, somebody did a heal cheer. Alright, get Shadow Ball time. Oh, use Seed Bomb. I'm okay with that. I feel like Seed Bomb should have some sort of secondary effect. Don't know what that secondary effect would be, though, but if I ever did, that'd be a nice buff. You know what? There might be a chance. Don't interrupt me in the middle of me choosing moves. That's so rude. And bye-bye. We win. Just barely. Alright. I've been at these Meganium raids for quite some time now. And, hey, Fury 1103, if you stop to be there, may I ask that you please leave a follow. It helps out the community, and it's for free. You can always change your mind later on if you'd like to. I thank you for the support if you choose to give it. Anyways, let me see all the other prizes that I got. Alright, 7 bottle caps. How many Tera Psychic ones do I have? Yeah, those are all gonna get sold. Actually, I'm gonna sell them right now. Alright, I have 499 of them. I'm doing math in a Pokemon game. That's not surprising, honestly. There's a lot of math in Pokemon. I'm gonna sell another 100. Alright. You know what? I think that will be it for this Tera Raid video. If y'all enjoyed this and you want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow. Hit one of the VTC screen now if on YouTube, and now bell button for more. And I give a special thank you to both Home Duke Fan 12 as well as Northwest Native for joining me for this wonderful episode again, or joining me again for this wonderful episode again, as well as Fury 1103 for joining me today too. This video is also sponsored by the wonderful people at W. Just hit the link in the description below. Use the code provided to get a wonderful discount on your wonderful energy drink order. I recommend the Dragonite flavor. Answer the question of the day, which is your least favorite Johtonian fully evolved starter? Let us know. What did you like and dislike about this video? We can use that feedback for future videos. So why don't we end this off with a quick raid? And that'll be that. Hopefully I learned something off of these Meganium vids. Or all the battles against the Meganiums. Let's do It's the Worm one. I'm gonna raid him. Send him your love and support. Alright, and time to do the raid. Thank you everybody for watching, and have a terrific day.